Are you convinced that traditionally published authors give up creative control of their book just to get published? I hear this a lot, and I don't know where it comes from. But I just read a new writer's question, and I think I know where the misunderstanding lies. Check this out. Legally, how much can an editor change with your book? I'm on a video learning platform, and this famous author has just said that her whole ending got changed and scenes were rewritten completely. Can editors make this substantial amount of changes and still put it down as the author's work? Changing the plot, etc.? I guess they can. Did you see it? Anyway, the answer is that the editor did not make those changes. The famous author made those changes after getting feedback from her editor that probably went a little bit like this. So they're in the meeting, and the editor says, "Hey, you know what I've been wondering about this secondary character?" And the writer says, "What?" And so the editor points out what they noticed and asks the question, and it sets off a string of firecrackers in the writer's mind because the question is great and the answer slaps. But in order to get it on the page, they're going to have to make some major changes, maybe even a completely different draft, in order to write a book that's even better than the book they gave the editor. And that is the point of traditional publishing. That's what a good editor can do for you if you want to work that way. Personally, I think it's brilliant. The feedback I get from Carl Engel-Laird, my editor at Tor, has sent me down the exact same process during the Kingston cycle, the trilogy that ends with a murdered gardening columnist and ends in overthrowing a monarchy in favor of representational democracy. Sarah Guan, my editor at Erewhon Books, asked me a question about the Midnight Bargain that I absolutely had to answer in the book, even though I had to add 2 more scenes and alter a half dozen more, including the ending, to make it land. So if the idea that you lose control over your book is stopping you, reframe the question like this. How well do you respond to feedback that means the version you wrote could be better with a little bit more work? Stay chilly, keep your pen on the page, and go write.